This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
With the classic shits, niggas sending classic hits. Automatic clips, niggas spit extravagant. With the classic shits, sending classic hits. We talking classic, bitch. Keep speaking out your ass, make you a classic archive. In between the hedges, not Atlanta, we reside. You know what it do, la bitch. Glad and Jesse can move quick. Red rum for freedom, 316, give a fuck, I don't zone shit. Since you talking zones, bitch, got zones of our own, bitch. Nelly be Bethla hounds, bitch. Home to get your dome split. Bodies on 106, where they fillet me on your shit. Then ship the package to Stonehenge. Out in the morning, rolling rich.
Traveling dog, let
Rolls and shit, it pop for the dough and pour view homes made you a new town league. Go Channel 5 News, snooping for clues when the rocks rain out in it, bitch. Gladiator, the paper, no valley, the weight up. Get to the bag and burn it, cause no, we never from the A, but I know you're that way, bro. You hear what I say, bro? Salt Alabama's, Spring Valley, where they spray the man up. Tallahassee, stay with them hammers. Them garden make your soul stand up. Uptown, gon' stack them bands up. The block too hot for them ducks. Come around and play in Santa. River them tough in Savannah. In Savannah, with the classic shits, niggas sending classic hits. Automatic clips, niggas spit extravagant. With the classic shits, sending classic hits. We talking classic, bitch. With the classic
you all out there in this divinely given moment in time. It's your girl London Taj, and you are tuned into another episode of Classic Conversations. I got a special guest, a classic guest, right here with me today. Hot like the motherfucking balls, nigga. Frank the Eagle.
Frank, tribe. You know I gotta do my little intro. I gotta put my intro in there.
Frankie, baby.
How you doing? Good.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to have you on Classic Conversations.
Every time I
it's been long overdue.
I always say every time I see one, like we gotta get us another interview. I think our first interview we did was like on
that was
Zoom
you helping
call.
me. Yeah. I was trying to make sure that I knew how to do it because I was in the beginning
Oh,
stages.
you were perfect. I think you A1. You did a great job.
I still have that, by the way, but that's
I
some
do
real
too.
classic footage.
That's a classic footage.
Real
right
classic
there.
footage.
That's early Frank.
Me and Frank the Eagle go way back. You understand me? Real classic shit. So look, let's go ahead and get into it. I want to take viewers to the past first, so they can appreciate where you are now a lot more.
All right.
Let's get into the early stages of your development as the artist we now know as Frank the Eagle.
Okay.
What genres of music and musical artists do you recall being frequently exposed to and inspired by as a young person?
My first rapper I ever seen rap in life was Low Down and Dirty.
One time for Low Down and Dirty.
A lot of rappers they be like T.I. my favorite rapper, Lil Jon and DMX.
And ain't nothing wrong with T.I. and Lil Jon and all them.
I actually got the opportunity to be in a studio around rappers at the time like Young Jock and Block and Bubba Sparks and
One time for Bubba Sparks.
Shout out to Young Jock and Bubba Sparks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all guys. Low Down and Dirty had a lot of influence on, very big influence on y'all.
So early in your life, a lot of the music you were hearing was coming from Low Down and Dirty.
I mean, my uncle cousin, teaching me how to rap. I mean, it wasn't too much teaching me how to rap.
It was a whole lot of Bun B, Pimp C being played around.
It's like, imagine Pimp C was Joe Jackson. Pimp C was Joe Jackson. Like,
that's how you would describe Low?
I would describe that feeling. That's the feeling. Like, every time you see him, you got to get it right.
Low is a perfectionist.
So when I see him,
shout out to Low.
Every time I see him, I'm like, you know what? I got to come up with some bars for him. I don't even know what I'm
you definitely got to bring some bars because he don't want to
come up off the top. I got to come off the top. I got to come with something he ain't seen before. So he always get me in that mode to not use paper. He's always like I always know he tell everybody else write stuff down. He's like, man, you smarter than that. You don't need that.
Not you smarter than that. Frank the Eagle.
You can write it in your head. You different.
So, like, outside of rap, were there any other type of genres that you were listening to and enjoying as a young person as well?
I first learned how to play the guitar.
What? I never knew it, Frank.
Not very well at it now. I'm very rusty, but I'm pretty sure I definitely know the schematics of it. But I played acoustic guitar. I got my first guitar when I was like 7 years old. Like 7 years old, I got my first guitar, and I played it by ear. I didn't even know how to play it. I learned notes on my own.
Oh my goodness, that is classic.
We have YouTube, and we have a tutorial either.
Yeah, these folks don't know nothing about life without YouTube.
On the hand,
I love that. That's classic conversations first, because you didn't mention any other mainstream artists or any of their music. You mentioned low down and dirty, and just a guitar, an instrument, which I feel like is missing in music right now. Like, people have lost that love and respect for actual instruments. That's classic, right? Ooh,
I won't say like I don't have artists that I'm into. I have genres in time. You know what I'm saying? Like there's time periods.
Because you like to dwell into the old.
Yeah,
that's what you told me the last
what's
time
new
we
is
talked.
old, and what's old is new.
Okay.
So I'm into stuff like that, like 70s music, R&B music, old soft rock.
Not a soft rock.
Fooled around and fell in love with you type. Guardians, man, all right, go to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. That'll tell you everything you need to know.
You dropping so much classic shit on the listeners and viewers today. I can't take it.
Yeah.
How old were you when you actually came up with your own rhymes and your own lyrics?
Oh, I was 7 years old.
7?
Really? I've been really rapping, but when I was consciously able to put bars together, I was like 7 years old.
Really?
Facts. In a house full of a whole bunch of rappers, and my uncle, G. Jones himself.
I'm gonna put you on the spot then. Can you remember any of your first lyrics?
Now that might be hard.
Don't act like you can't remember.
That might be hard.
Take us back, Frank. Take us back.
Only people that would know that are like you want to say recording, or you want to say recording wise. If you want to say like recording music, you want to say what was my first studio session where I recorded.
See, we gonna get into that, but let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do it now.
I've never had a freestyle where this is beautiful. I need to remember this as a 7-year-old. There's no 7-year-old out here. A song they need to make. That's crazy. It's outrageous. Except not unless you name it Northwest. Shout out Northwest. That's my bestie, Miss West.
Yes.
But other than that, and Little Adonis, I didn't have anything written up. But if you want to jump into that wave.
So was it around 7 when you actually gained the confidence to start sharing your talents and what you were coming up with other people too?
It was a talent show at West Clock. West Clock is closed down.
Yeah, shout out to West Clock. My aunt used to work at West Clock.
I got every watch that you can think
You know, it used to be the little milk factory. What was the milk? They used to have the carton out there.
The carton milk factory for the dairy, please.
You taking that back real classic.
I'm gonna take y'all back, man. I'm taking you on a ride, man.
So it was a talent show at West Clock.
I sang R. Kelly, pause.
Not R. Kelly.
I believe I can fly.
One time for R. Kelly.
One time, man.
Yeah, okay.
Free my guy, man. I'm the eagle. And he made me feel like I could fly.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So did you win?
And I won.
And you won?
And I won. A lifetime supply of clocks, that was.
You said you sung. You didn't rap.
I didn't. Because a lot of people don't know I wasn't no rapper at first. Singer is the reverse of T-Pain. I'm a singer turned rapper.
A singer turned rapper. I want to get into that. What made you want to switch over and actually start rapping and be that, add that extra layer of versatility to your art? To be honest with you, I always loved to rap. I just didn't feel like I didn't have a backstory. And I feel like as a child, I mean, these kids now, they go look for all kinds of little backstories to dwell. And Frank wasn't involved in trying to create one. So I went with what I knew. And see, at the time, I was going by my nickname, Jody. Jody. And Jody was a player. Jody was a singer. Jody was a player at 7? Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. All right. Fruit cups and cookies. So, but you were able to tap into an emotional part of yourself at an early age. I noticed that people love my voice. No matter whether it was singing,
whether it was rapping, whether it was just damn talking, making people laugh.
You just got that energy.
It's just people like me.
You got that good energy.
Spot on. So, you know, I like to sing. I love music, and singing came natural to me. It was like walking.
Light walking. That right there, classic.
Fact.
I haven't heard anybody put it that way. So it didn't take a lot of effort. It didn't take a lot of thought. It just came naturally. You just came here on the planet and boom, this is what you got.
You got people that try to do it. You got people that want to do it. And you just got people that do it.
And then Frank the Eagle just motherfucking do it. You understand
and then
me?
you got people that just watching people do it and they just want to do it and they just lying to people about doing it.
People be peopling.
Hey, people be peopling. I don't know.
What were some of the reactions that you actually recall getting, like after various people started hearing you sing and rap early on?
As I got older, I said like at the age of 14, I started going to like studios. Lo had like got guardianship over me. He was like my dad.
I can't imagine that.
A whole school year. It was awkward.
I bet you that was very interesting.
It was so strange.
A lot of classic experiences.
It was like having like a brother instead of having a father. It was like having both. It was almost like really having the uncle from ATL. It was like having him there. You know what I'm saying?
Lo got an old soul.
I was little Ant and Rock Boy Zay. If anybody know Rock Boy Zay,
one time for Rock Boy Zay.
Rock Boy Zay was T.I. except he was an emo T.I. He was a horrible T.I.
What?
He was not the T.I. that you want to do right by. But
you want to do right by.
He wasn't that T.I.
Rock Boy Zay ain't the one to play.
You ain't gotta have no money to be a He wasn't him. I wasn't him. But I learned a lot from Zay, and I learned a lot from Lo for that year of recording. And really, it was trying to get un-mic shy. People don't understand that being in front of a microphone is not the same as being in front of people. And when you're in front of the microphone, you're singing to nothing. You got to make this microphone into somebody. So, you know, I don't know how people do it, but how I treat the microphone like it's a person. And Lo used to do that to me all the time. I say, this your crowd. These your people. You got to impress them. This the microphone. Don't look at me. I just look over here and we're going to get to that song. The song was called Souped Up. My first song I ever dropped was called Souped Up.
Souped Up.
At the time.
Now, what lyrics you remember from that one?
It was Lo put the lyrics on me.
Oh.
You know, I keep that bass up in that trunk. These girls know I'm souped up. You know it, I'm souped up. But, you know, I don't know the rest of it. He probably got it somewhere in a safe head. He's going to pop it out on me. I know it. As soon as I get these millions, he's gonna come out the woodwork.
He keep everything.
He keep everything. He tough like that. He's definitely tough.
But what was going on at the time of Souped Up with?
Oh, I mean, at the time we got Crown, Thomas Crown. If anybody know Thomas Crown, Thomas Crown was doing my vocal coaching.
Shout out to Thomas Crown.
He was teaching me my levels and my oohs and my ahs and how to stack verses. At the time, a lot of people don't understand. Lo came from a time where if you didn't record it right the first time, you had to throw this shit away.
You know what? Now that's something right there. You said something real powerful right there, because I feel like the people these days kind of take that for granted, and it gives them a crutch to lean on. But when you don't have that crutch and you got to get it right this time or throw it away.
I taught Lo something though. That's something that you can't do.
I'm getting ready to say, I don't know what you taught Lo.
I taught Lo how to punch in without even. And believe it or not, you know, Lil Wayne had already been one take. So me and Zay was we was in competition. Me and Zay was in competition like, you have no idea what kind of competition. Like, look, this you got Lo above us, and you got the two prodigal sons of, you know,
prodigal sons.
Yeah, we ran away from home. We ran away from home to become rappers. Oh, we did.
Really?
No cap. This real life. We bought this shit. Real life. We gave it all up. I still had to go back to school after get my ass whooped, but I ran away. I ran as long as I could. Ran as long as I could. But me and Zay one night stayed up all night going back and forth. Hey man, you don't need no paper. I don't need no paper neither. Let's go. You go. So we back and forth battling on the song. Low like, man, y'all ain't even stack it. Don't even sound good, man.
He good
He
for
ain't
telling
even, he ain't even heard it. Don't even know. Hit play, boom. He listened to it. Yeah, it's all right. Put it together. Cut the verses, stuck them together. From that point on, instead of saying Frank right, he liked it. Frank thought, let's keep doing it. And see, nobody never thought to punch in because a punch in vocal is raw. That one raw vocal, as long as you got one raw vocal, that's all you need. You don't need to stack nothing. You overcrowding vocals. You wasting time, wasting space. Ain't wasting gigabytes on the computer. So when it's time when the computer start crashing, you got all these, you didn't save this file over this. You didn't save this wave up under this. You didn't save this. We had about 20, 30 vocals of you saying, yo, hey. You just filled up the computer. You finna blow your computer out. Blow the hard drive out. And what's what we did?
Let
We
me
blew a
find
lot of
out
hard
Frank the
drive.
Eagle is a whole educator out here because he is taking y'all to school. I hope you listening and
Facts. I
listening.
never wanted to be an engineer,
carefully.
but I always wanted to be an artist.
Uh,
I never wanted to be an engineer.
Never.
Never wanted to be an engineer. Engineer is a person that press buttons, and a producer is a person who directs. He directs the people, and the artist just follow directions. Now, see, I'm not that kind of artist. It's my painting, it's my canvas, and I'm gonna paint it however I want to paint it. And you don't get to tell me how to paint it.
so you're able to take on those roles if necessary.
I mean, if the money right, absolutely, absolutely.
Frank, what the hell? How did you build this confidence that you have today? Was it because of how hard Low and Rock Boy Zay were on you?
That's one.
And what else?
That's one. I ended up being scouted out. One of my good friends, Craig Hewling. He was engineering at the time. He was going to school for engineering. He's my cousin. He's from Elberton. And he was like, everybody's like, oh man, I know this guy can sing so good. He can sing so good. As soon as he sang, all the ladies fall out, grown women, everybody. And this ain't no lie. I used to go to neighboring neighborhoods and sing to women and they'd fall out and not be in their house. So I got the name Jody.
Oh Lord.
That's where I got the name Jody from.
No.
So it's not the socks
you
off.
You had the women doing the petty with you, did
man.
you? Oh,
Lord mercy.
No.
Oh my goodness. Daughters,
There's some
mothers.
women pedophiles out there too,
oh
by
my,
the way.
Oh, yes,
we'll
indeed.
say that for another day.
We will get on that another day. Lord, somebody out here like Frank.
Don't do it. Don't put them out there like that.
But nonetheless, he linked me in with another one of my family members who did music, and his name was Jamie Hilfiger. And Jamie Hilfiger did songs with Brandon Hurd, which is King B out of Elberton. King B got a big following up there. He was, he do the parties, promotion, but at the time he had MOE Records and still does today.
MOE.
And Hilfiger had his Crosstown 1300 label, which is still popping. It's just popping up under a different branch of Young Men, FK Vito. Shout out to you. And the rest of the clique. And the thing about it is, Hilfiger, we dropped one song. It's crazy, one song. I went up and dropped one damn song. It's called Ooh Baby You a Star, which I renamed Superstar and put out last year. I remastered the song.
Really?
And put it back out. But this song was the biggest song in Northeast Georgia. I was opening up for Pastor Troy, Young Jeezy, USDA. I wasn't even supposed to be in the club. I'm in the library. What you doing there, Frank? I'm in El Pasadena. I don't even know how to say it. I'm up in there. Remember what's that club? The Hypnotic. What's the club downtown?
What? I don't know. It's been so many. It's
What's
been the
that
library.
club
It's
called?
been Insomnia.
I'm in Insomnia.
And shout out to Insomnia.
I ain't got no business in Insomnia.
Real classy shit.
Man, look.
Frank, you taking that back.
I'm trying to take y'all back to a time where Frank was hopping cabs with counterfeit money.
Not hopping cabs with the counterfeit.
With the counterfeit money, breaking it right in the car. It's dark. He can't see it. Get out of there, Frank.
So it was a village behind you to get you to this confident point that you're at.
Absolutely, but it was a tussle. It was a fight because after I gained all I could gain from so much, Frank had to leave.
Frank had to leave? What you mean?
Frank had to go. Frank had to go and venture out other places. You can't be the best where you at. You gotta go play pro ball. So I went and played ball overseas. See, Frank went and rapped in the Bet style. Frank went and rapped in 5 boroughs of New York and Chesapeake and in Florida and South Carolina, Newberry, South Carolina, Greenville, California, San Diego.
You leaving out something that when you gonna get to
you
it?
know we're gonna get to Alabama.
Yes, Alabama.
Bama is the last of my trips, but
You're one of the first artists that I've interviewed that actually put emphasis on the need to go outside
because
of
I didn't
your
like
local area.
this. Is what I didn't like. I was going to places and I was hearing people rap, and the people there were saying, "Oh, he hot," and I'm looking at him like he can't be. I'm standing right in your face. It's gotta be a lie. I know you see me. I'm standing right here. Do I need a soapbox? Do you stand on something so you can see me? And no one, everywhere I had to go, I had to prove it from front to back who I was and who I said I was. So I went to go to school. I did what my mama told me to do. She was like, "Son, I want you to go to school. We'll make your mama proud. Go and at least say you went."
So Frank the Eagle went to school.
I
A lot of
ended up
people
going-
might not know that.
I
You
went
know,
to
because they try to put
Kentucky.
rappers in a box, you know.
I went to Kentucky,
You went to Kentucky.
WKU,
Wow.
Business and Administration.
Business and administration?
That's right. Frank could have been an accountant. Frank could have been in the marketing.
That is
And the
dope.
way I talk, I'm a great advertisement. All by itself. All by his damn self. We can
A
advertise
lot
this
of people probably never knew that about you, though. A lot of like your fans and a lot of just admirers of your music and who you are as an artist may not have ever known that classic background information about you.
I also took sociology and I took anthropology.
Which explains why you're a people person and you can read people very well.
Mannerisms.
Frank the Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
So,
of that,
I ended up going to Kentucky. I tried to stop rapping. I tried it so bad. I didn't room.
why did you try to start rapping?
Because I wanted to do something different. See, after you done did something for so long, you want to see if you can do something else.
But you said you were born here. It's natural.
Yeah, but
Why would you try to go against nature, Frank?
Look, I'm a child. We're not talking about Frank. We're talking about the child. We ain't talking about. He's a prodigy right now. He's not seasoned.
Okay.
He came out of his.
So it makes sense now that you put it that way. You're right.
They put me in the room with a guy that records music all day long. Why would they do something like that to Frank?
In Kentucky?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We stuck in snow. You can't even, I had to get out my window, just leave. I had to get out my window, slide it, kick it, knock the snow off, and climb out the window. Walmart was 6 hours away. And if you walk from the campus, you could die. I mean, not from the wilderness, but from Amish people. People that never seen a person darker than me. They don't know. They ain't never seen a black person like this until I went to the other side of Kentucky. It's a different little ball game. The Nappy Roots. But you know what I'm saying? So
Frank the Eagle done been a little bit of everywhere.
I ended up performing there. Long story short, I know we don't have much time, but I ended up doing a show out there, and it was just one show. I was opening up once again. Frank love opening up people. Oh my God, Nappy Roots. I opened up for Nappy Roots. That time they were trying to do that. They were trying to come back. They shouldn't have did that. Not while Frank was finna rap. So I took over the whole Kentucky. It was mine. For that whole year, it was mine. Everybody knew my name. I went by the name of Young Frank, though. I wasn't Frank the Eagle yet.
Because I was going to get into that.
So,
you want to be reading my mind, Frank.
Frank went back to school again. He didn't want to do it there because it was cold. It was so cold there.
So, where else did you
Frank
go?
ended up going back to Birmingham.
That's how we got there. Because I always wonder, how did that come about?
Because Frank was this unruly child. Frank didn't listen to nobody. The only person Frank gonna listen to was somebody in a desolate state where there's nothing there.
Wow.
And that's why I went. Sure did. And I tried to get away from rapping there too. I tried to stop. I promise I did. I tried to stop rapping there, but I couldn't. Because my cousin worked at the radio station. DJ Gutter. Shout out to DJ Gutter, man. Shout out to DJ Gutter.
Yeah,
man.
for real.
For real, man. Gutter, he actually had more belief in me making it than I did. No lie. Because Frank doing stupid, outlandish things. After I was hanging with celebrities and shit. Frank started doing stupid stuff. Because when you get a little clout, you got to go do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
At this time, I ain't have no catalog, no music. All I had was Frank, and he from Eagle.
And a whole lot of confidence.
Well, Frank, actually, there's a neighborhood out there called Tribe. So,
Oh.
It's tribunal, like gang members out there. So this Cassie, true enough, but it's so outlandish how Cassie caught and was like tribe, and then and how they
So
all
it all just came back around full circle.
And so the eagle came from everybody. Everybody around me were calling themselves eagles. It wasn't just me. It was a Mac eagle. It was a Trey eagle. It was all kind of eagles.
What is significant about the eagle? So
Frank-
you dropped the young.
Frank ended up going to a talent search in Atlanta, and I would the eagles. The eagle gang in. So everybody on the set got marked as being an eagle.
Really?
In the neighborhood, we're coming from there. They ain't like us Birmingham niggas anyway coming to Atlanta, right? So they damn right they gonna make us look bad.
What's
So,
up with that?
I don't know. I do know, but we don't want to get into that. So in this neck of the woods in Atlanta for the talent show, the announcer, you know how they do. You know how they do the open mics and stuff. They have a big long list, and you have to sit there forever to get on stage. So by the time I got time to get on stage, hey, Frank Eagle. So I like, what the fuck? Fuck my name up. It's Young Frank. You ain't got to know what the hell this is. Nigga done changed my name. You done changed my name before I perform. So after I got done performing, which I did a great job, always. Whether it was a good song or not, I bring the energy. Get off the stage, them folks. Before I got on stage, he announced me as coming to the stage, Frank the Eagle. And I said to myself, if I got on that stage, I won't get on that stage.
No.
I said, that nigga said my name wrong. You know me, I'm young, man. I take this shit serious. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit.
I was just about to say that.
So at the end of the show, people coming up to me at the bar, buying me drinks. I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty fugazi because I'm like, damn, you some grown ass niggas. And I'm pretty fucking young, adolescent.
There you go. Don't
You
do
sure
that.
is buying me drinks and stuff.
Don't put them out there like
I'm not.
They ain't know no better.
These people are unimportant to Frank. So they come up, man, I just want to let you know that I love that name.
Really?
I love it.
The one that you was about to not go on stage.
Yeah. And I still wasn't gonna do it. The whole trip. Niggas is coercing me. Goodness gracious. If anybody don't know, Frank loves some brown. And it's not because I'm brown. It's because it's healthy liquor.
Surprise!
Salute.
I know this is random as hell, y'all, but
you got moonshine.
Come on, live a little.
For those who also don't know, Frank is a very big fan of moonshine.
Yeah, so I brought the moonshine.
All flavors.
But I also brought another surprise for
and
Frank
I also, and believe it or not, I love like pie flavored moonshine. Like, I don't like pie, and that's so strange for Frank. Because Frank don't like pie. But you know what? A butter pecan moonshine shot.
You have to open it. Whichever one you want to do first, that's on you. I just had to pull it out. This is a good point.
This gonna be our nightcap.
This is a great part. You talking about the grown men buying you drinks. The people that messed up your name, went out on stage. You didn't like it. My friends
and DJ Gutter. This DJ Gutter. DJ Gutter has always been like, he's been in control. He like Jermaine Dupri out here, man. He like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of names I don't want to say. Anyway,
absolutely classic. But, if you don't know Gutter,
if you don't know Gutter, you got to figure him out. But long story short, he was like, you know what, Frank, you finna change your name. And I'm finna copyright it. And I'm finna, I said, look, first of all, man, I don't need you doing all that. I don't even feel comfortable with you doing it.
You wanted to stick with the young.
Yeah, because I had already had a lot built off of that name. Frank, that young Frank name, which at the time, it was a
lot of youngs back then, though. So
yeah.
I'm really happy that Gutter was able to sway you.
And I am too.
Yeah, because
I thank him to this day. I mean, right now,
Frank the Eagle is more timeless to me.
There you go. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said it was timeless. He said it's not a name. It's not a name that I would forget.
Yeah.
And the sad part about it is that I'm gonna drink to this.
Yeah, go ahead, drink to this. Frank the Eagle.
Classic off.
Real classic shit on Classic Conversation.
You see it.
You see it.
You see it?
You know I got to drive.
Try. Okay.
I ain't gonna.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh yeah, that also. But nonetheless, though, the way that went was I really wanted to get rid of that name. I really wanted to get rid of it so bad, and so I ended up going back to perform again. And guess who really liked the name? Like he really loved his name so bad.
Tell me, I need to know.
Rollo, like he really loved it so
Shout
bad.
out to Rollo.
Fam Goon Rollo loved it. He was like, man, you don't even know what you calling yourself, boy. You majestic. I said,
oh, not majestic.
I was like, boy, you better stop doing all that.
Abracadabra.
Roller coaster Six Flagging on me, boy. Man, look, now I ain't never bumped my head on the carpet, but boy, you about to make me join you. I'm real. I ain't never, boy, I'm finna give up 5 part-time sounds for you, boy. You better make this sound good.
I love that though, because you actually listen to other people and then stick. Because I know artists usually don't want to hear it.
I was really afraid of a lot of them because they're bravado. You see, when I did the show with Rollo, I never, you know what? How I meet these people, it's all based off of just love. Ain't got nothing to do with me paying nobody. I ain't have to bounce my ass and twerking in front of nobody. I ain't have to do all that.
That's what's missing in the game today.
Shimmy my
Everybody
chain.
wants something, but you
I
said
have
it
to do
was
that.
love.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you why.
Bring the damn love back.
I sat next to Rollo and smoked 6 blunts and asked him would he like to hit every one of them.
And I know he was smoking that loud too.
He told me no. And they had bottles on the table. He did not want to drink not one bottle. So I was like, you know what? I gotta find a way to get into this guy's head. I gotta figure this man out. He's a Muslim. I don't speak Arabic. So,
oh Lord.
So long story short, the dude that was really originally supposed to perform with Rollo, a bigger name artist that was actually there in Birmingham, Duke Rod at the time. Disrespectful. I don't even know why you even dealt with him.
Oh no.
But he took his lights down. See how we got lights in here? Man was performing. This man took his lighting down.
Really?
From this man performing. This man about 60,000 diamonds around his neck.
Maybe the diamonds was enough light.
That wasn't enough. It was pretty dark. It's my cousin club. I remember.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I don't like it. I don't like what he just did. I'm being real. Like I wasn't even on no capitalizing stuff. I really just didn't like it. I felt like as an artist, that's some, shit.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? I just bleeped myself. I did that.
That was gonna bring me to the point. That sounds like a disappointment.
So me and Gutter, we got flashlight. We had niggas with flashlights, whole flashlights on Rollo, and we held our phones up while he performed for his first performance when he first got out to show everybody who he was. And Rollo seen that as a gesture of kindness, and he was like, you know what?
Because that's real nigga shit, right?
In his words, inshallah, come with us. On everything.
Really?
I started learning Arabic then. I want to know what he was talking about. He's inshallah, that which means in God's name or in God's will, follow. And we did. I followed him right to Medusa Lounge in Atlanta and performed for Diary of the Streets for his first mixtape album. Young Scooter.
Shout out to Young Scooter. I used to teach his son, by the way.
Bankroll, Fresh. Speaking of
long live Bankroll.
Long live Bankroll. I know you want to ask about Bankroll. Everybody want to ask about Bank. I love Bank. Hot. I did the Hot album in honor to commemorate my favorite Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? My Lil Wayne, B. Jizzle, Turk. You know, people don't know I was signed to Young and Thug. I was signed to Turk. That's how I got the Cash Money.
Oh my God, I never knew that.
That's how I got to going to the shows and
everything.
I was with Young and Thug, and before Turk, he went off and he got his money out of us. That's how they do.
Oh no,
pimp us out.
You know what? But you gained a lot of experience.
Yeah, I did. And out of that experience, I learned that guess what? If you don't got notoriety or notarization, you're nothing. You know, you ain't got nothing to leave or something for somebody to show for. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm leaving my legacy through my music. I know what's important at now. I met Bankroll at Christmas. I want to say Christmas before he died.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The Walking Your Trap, Take Over Your Trap movie premiere with 2 Chainz and Schoolie.
That's really classic.
We did that at a movie theater.
I mean, that's real classic shit.
You know what's real classic? Everybody was scared to bring weed but Frank. You knew. You had to know some reason that Frank was in Athens somewhere. Like he was raised in Athens somewhere. Because I just was not going to follow nobody's rules.
Is that what it is?
I snuck it in.
Is that what folks from the class be doing?
It was a toy drive. I snuck that shit right in the teddy bear.
Not in it.
Whole zip. And guess what? That little girl says, "That felt good."
Oh my God.
You hug the teddy bear and they tell you where the nose, they be like, nose. They be like, arm. When you open it up in the battery enough, there's a zip in there also.
Oh my God.
So anywho, he didn't want to buy too much. I don't care. I'm overcharging any rapper.
Oh my God.
At my show, at my place of business, I'm overcharging any rap nigga that's getting more money than me.
Oh,
so
Lord.
he better not buy a zip.
I can't.
He gonna be $375 for you. Anywho, but long story short, he kind of told me, and I really gonna sell him $35, $20, no cap, cause you know, it ain't had no weed and ain't nobody had that. Yeah, bankroll. And I'm looking at bankroll, they like, man, bankroll fresh. He wants to read from you. I was like, man. Where he at? I'm expecting to see some tall.
The eagle to push
you see how that is, right? You see how tall. Anybody that see how tall that is, man.
Oh my God.
This how tall that is. He wasn't that tall.
Danny,
He's not this tall.
Who's in the building, by the way.
He was my boy, nerd, ninja's height, son.
Oh my God. Shout out to Black Ninja.
And
who's
so,
also in the building.
And
so
so
I didn't
look,
even know who was behind the camera. Now,
and so,
Frank done told it all.
Man, I had to, man. So anywho, if I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all.
Okay.
So anyway, I look at him, I'm like, you bankroll fresh?
You don't look at him like that.
Yeah, because I'm taller than him.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, all right, what's up with you, bro? With that?
Don't do that. Big bankroll.
Only thing girl about him with that beard. Rest in my dog, man. He was so
long live
respectful.
bankroll fresh.
And he was very mannerable, respectful. And get what? I tried to break the money in half, you know, to give him change. He was like, here, man. It's the whole 50. Take that.
Out of love.
I said, boy, if you don't roll, you some more.
Oh my God.
We go sit in the movie box and watch the movie. And we smoke, me and School to talk. I have to remind all the rappers that come from Georgia that I remember you. Consider Matt Breeze. You had to let Matt Breeze know.
Shout out to Matt Breeze.
All the rappers that come from anywhere in Georgia. I let them know that I know you. I know.
And they don't need to act like they don't know Frank the Eagle when they see Frank the Eagle.
Don't act like you don't know me.
Don't act like you don't know Frank the Eagle when you see Frank
the
Eagle.
Everywhere I go, I speak highly on the people. Cause I'm a Georgia Bama. A lot of people don't understand. I'm a Georgia Bama. I'm the Eagle, and it's universal too. It ain't just because of what they name, but I've come to understand that the analysis of my name is I done been everywhere. If you look at the Eagle. That's
what I was getting ready to say. You done had a lot of classic experiences from a young person coming up to where we are now. Mm-hmm. You've had a lot going on. How do you stay relevant? Do you find it hard to stay relevant after all this time? You do?
I find it very hard.
Why? What makes it hard?
Each year, I grow and I learn a piece of myself. And it might not resonate with someone else. Because that's my evolution of growth. And somebody might not be on that plane with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might still be wanting to go to the club and you might want to air it out. Frank don't want to be there.
Oh my God. So you don't really focus on what you think people want from you. You just focus on where you are and what just comes.
Mentally. The music is mental.
Would you say that's what distinguishes you from a lot of other independent artists?
Biv DeVoe said the music is mental. It's mental.
The music is mental.
It's what I feel. It's what I feel it is. Today I feel like dancing. Today I feel like screaming. Today I feel like crying. Today I feel like I don't want to talk, man, but you can feel it.
Oh.
But it's still the same poetry. It's still the same vibe. And I feel like it's somebody out there who therapeutically uses music like I use it. I use my music. The microphone is shrink.
The mic, okay.
The mic is a shrink.
It's a shrink.
Yeah.
I never thought about that, but you're right. It is therapeutic.
It doesn't talk back. It don't judge me.
But it lets you get everything.
But it let me get everything, dog.
I love that. That's beautiful.
That's
how you put it.
Listening ear.
Real classic shit on Classic Conversations with Frank the Eagle today. I hope y'all listening and paying attention for real, because he dropping these jewels on y'all.
Facts.
For real. You know what? A lot of people don't know this about you. Not only does Frank the Eagle, can he sing and can he rap, but he also is an artist. You do artwork.
I do digital artwork. I wouldn't call it artwork.
It's beautiful.
I call it expression work.
Expression work.
And if you look at my album covers, all of them that's all the covers, every last cover, except for the ones that Cassie did, because I didn't do Cassie's.
Okay. Shout out to Cassie Chantel, by the way.
Shout out to Double CC. Auntie taught me how to do a lot of that stuff when it comes to marketing and branding and cutting and pasting and copying. And
she's real artistic too. Like those little lizards that she draws, I love it.
She's my black butterfly.
But you have characters and stuff, because I remember going back looking at some old things that you had. You actually drew
alter personas. Yes. See, everybody, they watch the Drake, when Drake has his Maxwell on. You trying to figure out where they get it from. Like, I try to tell all these people all the time, and I know they don't like it. It's fine. I don't care.
Would you ever consider putting this on like T-shirts and hats and like selling it as merchandise? Because I really think you're very talented with that, and a lot of people might not know that about you as well.
When it comes to clothing and merch, I'm like a dog chasing a car.
What?
I wouldn't know what to do with it. I caught it. I got to find someone who actually has that passion also, so they can spark that passion for Frank. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the person who started making clothes, we were just talking about Virgil. I'm pretty sure Virgil just didn't jump into clothing.
Yeah,
Someone had to spark that flame for him, just like Lo sparked that flame for me on the microphone.
Yeezy too.
The day someone sparks that fashion Gino in me is the day.
Because I feel like it's
they
in there.
Messed up.
I feel like it's laying dormant.
It is.
And
It's definitely laying dormant. I definitely have so many creative ideas that I'm willing to thrash from different cultural deities, like with different cultures and stuff, that I would like to thrive in the clothing. Because I feel like, even though we want to separate each other so much in this world,
but you can't.
We can't, man.
We're all in this together.
We're all connected by one ear, one sound.
What do you have going on currently? Because I know you got something.
Well, I know you're familiar with Hot. I dropped Hot.
These niggas done made me hot. These bitches done made me hot. The streets, they know that I'm hot. You know that's my shit. I love it.
Then we got Rock Eagle.
We got the Rock Eagle.
I gave them a rap album, a rap trap album. For the.
What was the rap trap album? Hot?
It was Hot.
Hot.
Okay. Hot had a plethora of that Birmingham, that raw, raunchy.
It had woe on there, and I feel like, you know what, we ain't gonna talk about it.
Tell them folks we back outside.
Yeah.
But it had that feeling, because I was just getting, people thought I was gone.
Yeah.
I'm the eagle. So when motherfuckers don't see an eagle flying in the sky, they think it's safe. So all the rats get to running, and the snakes get falling on their bellies. But when they don't see the eagle, they get to moving strange. So I had to dive back in, like Trey Songz, so to speak.
Yeah.
And jump back in my lane so I can show them that it's not just your game, it's also mine.
So you had the Hot album for the rappers and the trappers. The Rock Eagle.
I did Rock Eagle because it was so much criticism. Talking about some Frank make white people music. The only people that like Frank music is the people that's downtown.
What?
Downtown? You talking about people that pay for venues?
Was Rock Eagle white people music?
I don't know. I just named it that to make people mad. But the album was consisted of nothing but acoustic and guitar work. So it's definitely a hip hop album. It's what Lil Wayne's album should have been if he was a rock star.
Wow.
We ain't talking about the reverse. You ain't talking about that. He didn't do that right. But he should have got Frank. He could have helped him.
Lil Wayne, holla at Frank the Eagle.
Holla at me, bro. I can bring it back.
For real.
Then connect them dreads.
So what else can we expect?
Right now, what you're about to get.
What else can we expect? Because you know what Frank the Eagle might say
is the wizard. See, right now,
the wizard.
And the wizard comes from Ooh, wait. I want y'all people to understand something.
Is the Wizard out now already?
See, right now we have a song, we have a single out right now from the Wizard. But I actually have dropped other songs to compile with it. We got Wish Me Well, that's the second single that's out, which is actually the outro of it.
Are you gonna just drop singles, or is there gonna be a full project and you just not telling us?
When I drop singles, I drop a single from the beginning to the middle, and then you get the end. You get 3 singles, but you're getting towards the middle to the end. That's how a trailer works. When you get a movie trailer, you get the beginning of the trailer, what happened, and you get the mid credit, what happened in the mid, and then you get the end scene. But you don't know you're getting all that. They mashing them up together. So when you see it, it just looks like a nice trailer. But if you look and take all 3 trailers and put them together, you got a movie.
Shout out to that, because you did drop the movie.
Easter egg alert.
Yeah.
So what I do is I take the music and I format it as if it was a movie. And beat PM it also, because I want my beat PM. See, there's a lot of things they don't know. Frank is also a DJ. But I don't DJ for you. I DJ for me. A lot of people want all this stuff for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I just learned Frank to do all this stuff. For me. I ain't do it for you. You think I learned it for me? I learned it for me because motherfuckers wouldn't do it for me.
Don't be selfish, Frank.
Hey, I did it for me because they wouldn't do it for me. I had to do it for me.
Well, yeah.
And I want you to learn that right now. You will never be able to do anything unless you do it for you.
You're right.
Even if it's music. You out here making what somebody else like.
Classic.
Make what you want to hear. And if they don't like it, then fuck them. Fuck them. That's another song I made back in the day. I ain't never gonna put it out.
So we don't have the name of the new projects just yet. At least we're not releasing that.
Now we do.
Yet.
Actually, we do. And see, that's what I came to bring.
Come on, give me the good
All right.
stuff, Frank.
Well, I gave you one of them.
You did.
The Wizard.
We got the Wizard.
And then I'm bringing a surprise out. See, I don't like you. This is what you want, ain't it? That's what you like, ain't it? You like it. You like it bad. Leave it low. Y'all love that. I'm dropping. See, Valentine's Day gonna be a special day for me because I haven't dropped a R&B single like in a long time. Like I haven't dropped a lot of R&B singles at once, and you're gonna get a full album of that.
We're gonna get a full album of Frank the Eagle.
You're about to get like Frank
the Eagle love.
Yeah,
mode.
yeah. You're gonna get heartbreak.
For the ladies.
You're gonna get love. You're gonna get lies. You're gonna get confession. This everything Usher should have been.
Pop that pussy, baby. Show them niggas you ain't scared of him. Make them get that money right.
Make them get their money right.
You know my favorite part of that song. Y'all need to look up Pop That. When you say pussy be singing like Mariah.
So when that pussy get singing like Mariah, if you can make a pussy hit a high note, you a bad motherfucker.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see myself as a creative designer and a producer. I want to be behind somebody.
Okay.
I want to be behind the works, and I don't want them to see it happen or know it's happening until I told them it happened. And see, that's a wizard. You ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
And that takes us back to the Wizard.
See, I'm behind the curtains.
Frank the Eagle, Wizard. Go look that up. Get that. You behind the curtains.
I'm behind the curtains. And see, once the smoke and the mirrors...
You in the air, you behind the curtains. You damn everywhere, Frank.
See, once the smoke and the mirrors are gone, the wizard will show. You gotta think about what's a wizard.
What is a wizard?
What is a wizard?
You know, Ike Turner might have been a wizard.
Is it? You turn nothing into something. Okay, you turn nothing into something. You turn L and make it gold.
Oh, dang.
Can you take L and make it gold?
That's a bad man right there. Take L and make it
platinum.
Oh my gosh.
How many people do that?
How many people do that?
I mean, Soulja Boy did it. People hate him to death. They hate him. They hate his guts. But they failed to be able to do what he did. And that's to go multi-platinum and diamond in different states and countries of the world.
Is that what we can see Frank the
and
Eagle
that's where
going,
we're going
there and beyond?
We want to go.
In the next 5 years, we see that.
I want to go so far beyond that.
Yeah.
It's
infinity.
Infinity. It's an infinity link.
Throughout the perpetuity of the universe, as Lo would say.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds real perpendicular, but if you ask me, it's a multiversal of different explained events of different artists out here that could have did their own thing, that did it their own way, but you know what? They came and did it My way.
You know what? I could talk to you all day. All day.
I know.
You know, we got the.
I know it.
Are there any last classic words you would like to leave for the viewers? Because I know y'all, Frank gonna have to come back.
I'm definitely.
I know y'all love Frank
because I really got more to say.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna chop it up with this, and I'm gonna leave y'all with some great words. And these are some powerful words. You got people out here that make it happen. You got people that watch it happen. You got people that don't even know it's happening. Choose wisely who you gonna be.
Choose wisely who you gonna be. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. We got to go.
All right, man.
I hate to see.
I'm Frank the Eagle. I gotta fly. Before we go, can I please get some of this Crunch Dilly and
open that up, take that.
Butter
and you know what I'm gonna tell you, right?
My coop, butter
remember to keep them conversations classic, baby. London Taj and Frank the Eagle. Ow.
These niggas done made me hot. These bitches done made me hot. The streets, they know that I'm hot. These niggas done made me hot. These bitches done got me hot. Motherfucking grease on the stove. I got stupid, you already know. I'm a fool with these motherfucking bows. When I cook it, they already know. When I cook it, it's already reloaded. I'm a fool with this shit, boy, it's potent. When he smoke it, it's already choking. Nigga make her, they already choking. Nigga fool, but I'm already focused. I'm a fool with this shit, I'm in motion. Get the flowing like motherfucking oceans. Get the flowing like motherfucking water. Like that shit around my motherfucking neck. I'm a fool with this.